And this week we have two people I think everyone who's watching, if there's anyone watching, should know. But can you introduce yourself, please?
Nearly not the microphone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
I'm Fiona.
These lot know who we are. I'm Alan and not Scouse Alan, and we're Spice and Eazy, ain't we?
I suppose easy question. We'll start off with.
Is that it? Are we done?
What?
I said, is that it? Are we done?
Yeah, we're done. We'll go off now. Okay, tell us about the channel. Why did you start it?
What, the channel?
Yeah, channel.
Originally, it was just to showcase the spice packs. And I thought we'll just do one video for each spice pack so people can check it out. And then it just snowballed and we got into it. And I said, do you know what? We ought to start doing reviews as well on spicy stuff. And then we got into cooking videos and everything. And it just went on and on and on. And now we do everything.
But don't forget the lockdown bit. We got locked down and turned into a pub.
Well, yeah, that's it.
Is that where kind of, was it just an outlet, something to do, kind of, I think it was it Scott and Wanda kind of said you went on with your channel? That's where I found you. Was that is just something to do over Saturday night?
Saturday night wasn't
yeah,
it?
the lives. I just says we'll go on live and see if anybody turns up, basically, and nobody did. No, a few did. So it just went on again from that, and it's an excuse to have a few beers with people.
Nice people.
Yeah.
Majority of them.
Yeah, and not just sit around watching crap on the TV.
Okay. I suppose, what are the good points then of YouTube, do you think?
What are the what?
What are the good points of YouTube?
Most of them are good. You know, the bad ones are the trolls and the odd idiot you come across. But other than that, I think it's all good. If people decide they want to get on, it's a good thing.
But do you think YouTube is well run, or do you think there's technical things with YouTube that could be improved?
There's been a few problems lately. I'm sure you know, with streams lagging and stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm not into technical stuff, so I don't know how hard it is for them to sort stuff out. But on the whole, I think it's run all right. Maybe they could clamp down a bit more on some of the nasty comments and that, and put more of a filter in for them. I mean, we don't get a lot, but I know some people do. So
yeah. I suppose getting on more about you, where did you grow up?
Well, where did I grow up? Not far from here, in a little place called Colville, which is near Ashby. Well, it's a little village in between Colville and Ashby. So it's 10 miles south of Leicester, east of Leicester, I think.
I think you find it's about 17.
Oh, right. And I've always lived around here. Her, on the other hand.
No, I'm from Cambridge originally. I went to school at Harston, went to college at Melbourne, went to work in Cambridge, and then I moved to Ely, and then Welney near Wisbeach, and then over to Leicester. I get bored quickly.
Where did you meet then?
Red door or green door?
Yeah, I'll let you go into that.
We met on the internet, funnily enough. Small world. You can tell the tale of coming to my house. You tell it better.
Yeah, I don't know if you've heard it on our live.
No, I haven't.
When I first went over there, turned down the street, she gave me the address, and I went down the road, and I thought, well, I can't see any door numbers down here. This was in Leicester.
Okay.
Went down the down the road and said, whereabouts are you? Oh, I'm just so far down. Look for a punto. And I says, a red punto? Yeah, right. Looked at the doors on the houses. Is your door green? She says, no, it's all red. I says, what are you on about? She says, there's no green doors on the car. I said, no, is your front door green? Oh, yeah. It went downhill from then on.
Never mind. I don't have this colour hair for nothing. Well, it's grey now.
Where's your first date then?
It's her house.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, we were meant to be going for a meal, but we ended up with toast.
Yeah, burnt. The only time she's ever burnt toast in her life.
Yeah, it was. The dog was happy.
I suppose, did you have any nicknames growing up then? Or do you have any nicknames?
Yeah. Quite a few, depending on who I was talking to.
Go on, then, who's his shitbag?
No, not what you mean. No, growing up, you didn't know then.
Oh, yeah, growing up, his nickname was Boggy.
Boggy. Because I always used to wear my wellies when I was little. So it said it looks like you're going to a bog.
I never had any.
Oh yeah, I'll bet.
But you had some nicknames.
You must have had some. Oh,
No.
I'm gonna have to get in touch with people.
No, I didn't.
What were you like in school? Were you good? Were you bold? Were you expelled?
I was sort of middle of the road. Weren't bad, but weren't an angel either. In between. I knew when I could get away with it.
Okay.
That's sneaky.
Yeah.
I'm about the same. I weren't a buff, but I wasn't naughty either, really. I did get caught once for writing a letter from a PE, excuse myself from PE. Then I had to stay and do lines.
I was never suspended, Alan. I did get caught playing truant once and got away with it.
You got caught and got away with it. Bloody hell.
Alan was expelled, I think.
Too much
Did
talking.
you like school? Did you like school? Did you like school growing up, or? You can say no.
I don't know. It's one of them things where you think, God, I can't wait to finish school. But then afterwards, you think, do you know what? It weren't that bad.
No. 20 years later, you can't wait. You wish you were back there.
You think, I wish I were back at school now.
I don't think you appreciate it when you're at school. You don't appreciate the fact that when you've left, you've got all them commitments. You just think, yes, I'll get a job and my money's my own. But it's not. You've then got to start contributing. That's the bit I didn't like.
Tax bills, everything comes down.
Exactly.
Was there any teacher that inspired you?
Jesus, do you know how long it is since I was at school? I can't remember any of the teachers.
I remember one purely because of his name. His name was Mr. Plunkett. That's the only reason I remember him.
The only one I can remember.
No teacher inspired you.
There was a geography teacher, and I can't remember his name, but he was the best teacher there because he used to treat the lessons as not a laugh, but to get the kids involved and have a joke with them. And you tend to learn more because you like the teacher then.
But your geography's crap.
Well, I didn't say I picked it up, did I? I just said I were in his class.
I'll let you off then.
How can you call my geography with yours?
I know.
Okay, do you go to college, both of you, or do you look to work straight away?
I went to work straight away and then went to college as a mature student.
Okay.
I went to work straight away because I wanted to buy stuff.
I went to hairdressing college when I was 34.
Okay.
I think I was almost the oldest one there.
Shane, Alan suspenders. You've been looking in our bedroom window?
What was your first mobile phone?
Oh, mine was.
Mine was a BT Cellnet. I don't know.
Yeah, the very first one was a BT one. It was like a brick, a big grey thing with a pull-up aerial. But the proper mobile was a Sagem, which was just text and ring. That was it.
Oh yeah, you didn't get none of the fancy colour screens
No,
or nothing.
it was like the pixelated numbers and everything on it.
Yeah, rubbish.
I bet you can't even remember them. I was thinking, what the hell's that phone?
I can, yeah. What was your first cars then? If you had cars,
Oh, mine was an Avenger,
you
a
want to?
blue one. Who made them? Was it Chrysler Avenger? No, not Chrysler.
Hillman? No.
Hillman, yeah, Hillman
Hillman?
Avenger. And I actually passed my test in it as well.
First time?
Second, I drove the first time I took it in a Metro. It was the instructor's car, and I drove bang on, and he failed me. And I had the same exam in a second time, and I made no end of mistakes, and he passed me.
He'd hit his quota for the day.
Yeah.
That was in about 1987, 88.
Mine, I had a big white one was a Ford Cortina Mark V, is it? It was big car.
And did you pass your test first time?
No, fourth.
Fourth?
For both the bike and car. Fourth. I failed for the same reasons on both though.
So they basically got fed up with you and gave you a pass.
Yeah, speeding every time.
I bet this, not her again.
Yep.
Let's draw straws.
When I did pass, I came up to the very first junction. I was pregnant with my son. I took my hands off the steering wheel as I was braking and wiped them down my trousers because I was all sweaty and nervous. And she still passed me. I couldn't believe I did it. As soon as I did it, I thought, you idiot. And that's the one I passed.
Yeah, I think this is my third time. I'm a crap driver. First bike. I don't ride motorbikes, but your first motorbike. I know you're into motorbikes.
Oh my God.
RD50 MX, my first motorbike.
There you go. When I left school, I told my dad I wanted a moped to get to work. He bought a Pooch Maxi. You know, one of them things with the pedals, and no, I gave it to my mum and I had a push bike. I ain't riding that. No way.
Mine was brand new.
No.
First of mag wheels on a moped. I took it for a spin up the road to learn how to ride it, and it stopped, and I had to push it back because I couldn't get it going, and then realised that there was a petrol tap on it that you had to turn on.
That would be handy, yeah. You. First jobs.
I worked in an office for accountants, chartered accountants. YTS, 35 quid a week, garbage.
I worked in a butcher's warehouse. Blaw's Butchers. I don't know if you've heard of them.
No, haven't heard of them.
Free on a funky moped. No, Shane, it didn't happen. I weren't doing it.
Did you crash your cars, or when you're young, first cars or second cars or motorbikes?
No, never had a crash on anything.
I had one crash in a car, which was about 4 or 5 cars in, because a woman decided to stop overtaking something and slam her brakes on as I was going up and following her. So I smacked her up the back end.
Oh, I enjoyed that.
Yeah, and I only fell off my bike once on my moped when I didn't realise you couldn't take a corner as fast as you could in the dry when you're in the wet, and found out the hard way that your tyres don't grip so well.
These mistakes are easily learned. If you're stood in front of your 16-year-old self, what advice would you give them?
Put the fag out, that's what I would say.
I didn't start smoking till all way late. That's a toughie.
There's more tough questions, don't worry.
What would I tell myself? Don't go through the green door.
You! Here's one from Alan. What got you in the Spice game?
Well, my dad's side of the family is Indian, so I grew up with spices, and I just wanted to do something different, and I wanted to go into chefing, but realised that the hours were crap, you got treated like crap, and the money were crap, and thought, I ain't doing it. And then thought, why don't I start doing my own stuff? And that's it. I just started doing the packs. just as a trial run, see if people would be bothered.
But you couldn't have the jars either, could you? Because you're diabetic. So that kind of swung it in its favour.
Can I ask you about the worst comment you've got on YouTube?
The worst comment?
Yeah, worst comment on lives or on videos.
I don't really see them.
No.
You see the ones that have been held, don't you?
Yeah, I can't think of like the worst one. Because there's not been any like really, really bad. I think most of them are just like people dropping a comment and, oh, this is so boring. And what do you know about it? What makes you experts and all this lot, just trying to rile you up. And I think that's mainly all we get. We ain't had any like really nasty ones.
Oh, you haven't yet, anyhow. Here's a question from Shane.
What was the first spice pack we made up? It would have been a madras. And then we followed it quickly. We only had 3, didn't we, at the start? Yeah. A madras, a masala, and a vindaloo.
Didn't we have jalfrezi on there?
No, not for a while. Well, you couldn't keep track of them because you got mixed up, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
You nearly killed somebody.
Never mind.
Somebody tried the masala because we did samples up and she'd done the wrong labels and she tried the vindaloo by mistake.
Free bottle of water.
What would be the worst negative comment you got on the markets then? Would people have come back to you and said they were too hot or they weren't hot enough? Or
I've only ever had one, and I'd say, I don't know if you heard me on our last live. I said it. Somebody come up early in the morning and held the pack up, but I couldn't see the label. It held it the wrong way and said, "This stuff is horrible." And I says, "Why? What do you mean horrible?" He said, "It's just horrible. It's like macho, hot, strong. You can't taste anything. It's just too hot." And I says, "Well, why? What pack have you got?" He turned it round and it was hot madras. And I says, "Well, it does say hot on the label. There is a clue there." And he says, "Well, we couldn't eat it. The kids couldn't eat it." I said, "Well, if you're giving it kids, it's hot madras." I said, "There's plenty on here that are mild masala. Just leave that and take a mild one so that the kid, oh, no, you can have it." But put it on the table and walked off. And I thought, what can you do? If you're going to pick something that says hot.
I had the opposite. I had a lady come back to me when I was over at Hinckley and she'd bought the Reaper thinking it was going to be hot, which I assumed it would be hot. She came back the next week and said, "This wasn't hot at all." I says, "Well, did you make it as per the instructions? Because it does only feed 2, not 4. And she went, "Well, I did this and this." And I said, "How many portions did you get out of it?" 14. She did 14 portions out of this one packet of Reaper and wondered why it wasn't very hot. She says, "Well, there's your answer."
Oh,
and to feed 2.
I did have one more, and I think I've mentioned this before as well. He weren't complaining; he was laughing about it. But he come back and he says, "Oh, I took your chili the other week. I couldn't eat it." I says, "Why is it hot?" He says, "It was just way too hot." He says, "I did like you told me. Put the whole packet in, made it up, and everything." I says, "Well, it shouldn't have been that hot then." He says, "Yeah, it was red hot." And he looked at him and he says, "It was that one there." And this is when I sold individual spices. And I said, "Yeah, that's extra hot chili powder." And he says, "Yeah, I made a chili with it." I says, "No, it's not for chili con carne. It's extra hot chili powder. That's all it is for adding to dishes. It's just chili powder. That's the chili con carne pack." And he says, "Oh, well, I'll put the whole pack of that in." And it was like 50 grams of extra hot chili powder. He just stirred it, mixed it in with his mince and made the dish. I said, "There's no wonder you couldn't eat it."
I'd take some cheese to cool that down, wouldn't it?
If I had a plane ticket to anywhere in the world, and where would you go?
I was going to say that, but it would be Australia, but I don't like the spiders. So,
I would go to Australia.
How long are we talking?
It's open-ended. Whenever you want it, anywhere in the world, plane ticket.
I could stay there as long as I want. I would go to somewhere like Mauritius.
You get bored.
No, I wouldn't. Cocktails on the beach and skinny dipping.
Jesus, just scared the fish off.
in my mankini. I'd be there on the beach.
You know where would you go?
I'd go Australia purely because I won't go on principle because it's so far and so expensive. But yeah, I would if it was free.
No, I wouldn't, Alan. I value my wheels too much.
What sort of person do you think you are?
Sort of person.
Yeah.
You're a pessimist.
Have I got one more? Have I got more than one word to answer that?
Yeah, go on. One more. 2 words.
Yeah, I'm a pessimist. Definitely, that comes with being an Arsenal fan. An idiot, but I have respect for anyone that shows the same in return.
Okay.
I'm not the sort of person that wants to just take the rip out of people for no reason.
I'm happy-go-lucky optimist until I can take a lot of crap, but when I hit that brick wall, get out of the way. Other than that, I'm lovely.
Shane, I'm from Carlow in the Republic of Ireland, if you know it. Probably don't. Smallest county in the country. Second smallest.
Hello from Scotland.
Are we alone? That's the question. Are we alone?
Are we alone?
Yeah.
What, you mean like E.T.?
Oh, don't get him going.
Oh, no, we're not.
No, I don't think so either. I think you'd have to be pretty naive
To
think that out of everything, there's just us.
Yeah, I'll go with that, because if I start going into it, you're going to be here till 3 in the morning.
Yeah, I don't have that many stream hours left. Would you obey an order to kill someone?
No.
It depends in what context.
To kill a person?
Well, yeah, it depends if you're in the army and you've ordered to kill or what. If, like, I don't know.
You ain't no, are you?
No.
No, exactly. So no.
If it was somebody you knew that said, right, I'll give you $5,000 to go and kill them, then no. But if it's like a legitimate reason,
If it was your
everybody's
job,
got it in them.
I could only do it if it was self-defense. You know, them or me. Then I could maybe. Then if I'd just curl up in a ball, leave me alone.
Or I'd just set Zeus on them and then say it weren't me.
Unless they were going to rob me, then I'd stamp on their foot.
3 people who are dead that you would invite to a dinner party if you could. Famous and then non-famous. So.
Oh. Famous, non-famous, right?
Yeah, 3 famous people and then 3 non-famous. So.
Oh, right. Okay. 3 famous.
Can I go? Because I know I'd I'd have Elvis, Prince, and Otis Redding. What a dinner party.
Who would I have? I really don't know. I'd go for like the world leaders just to ask them why. I've said that before.
It's meant to be fun.
And that, but that ties in then with Thomas's question about would you kill somebody if you're ordered? Because if you get the real nasty people, Hitler in that, you can ask them why, and then say, "Well, Thomas has told me I've got to do this." Sorry. So that'd be one.
Cheers, Simo.
I'd invite one of the top knobs from Egypt to see if they were aliens, because they reckon they were. And then it'd be a comedian as well. I'd have to have a comedian. But I don't know. I'm really stumped on that. Non-famous people, it'd have to be relatives. My dad.
Yeah, I'd go the same, non-famous.
My grandma, so I can get her recipe for them dumpling things that nobody knows. And she never told anyone. I'm struggling on the third again.
Mine would just be family.
Yeah, I think it'd be all family. Probably,
I'd have my dad so I could finally get him pissed.
yeah, my dad's sister as well.
Teetotal.
She will laugh. That's it. Pretty boring answer there from me. For who I'd invite for dinner. It'd be a boring party, but you'd have fun afterwards with a gun.
Okay. Do you wake up with a smile in the morning?
Depends
No.
what my dream was.
I'm grumpy. I have to wake up. Unless
Why?
I'm going on holiday. If I'm going on holiday, I'm happy.
Why?
It's just coming round in the morning, ain't it? It's just, do you really have to? Got to get up and go to work.
There's more to than that. Why do you wake up sad then?
I don't wake up sad. I'm just not ready to wake up when the alarm goes off. So it's like, really? Is it morning already?
And you wouldn't invite me. You're not dead, Alan. You wouldn't invite me. Do I wake up with a smile on my face? I would say
No.
Because I don't sleep very well. So I'm always grumpy when I first get up because I've had a crap night's sleep.
I'm usually grumpy because I've got to come down and let the dog out.
And the only other reason I could is I might wake up smiling saying, hey, I've made another day. But yeah, I don't think, no, I don't, because I get so much bad sleep. I'm just
Figment of your imagination.
I'm grumpy till I've had my toast.
Yeah, Shane, that was my thoughts exactly. And my two uncles.
And ask them, why
Would
didn't
you
I
help
listen?
someone in trouble?
Would I?
Yeah.
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 I wouldn't even think twice.
Yeah, but would it depend what trouble they're in?
No.
No.
If they were in trouble and I could help them, and it wasn't like,
If they'd murdered somebody,
Yeah.
then maybe not.
yeah, but if it's like any other reason, I would, yeah.
Yeah, but you said you would help someone in trouble, and then you said you wouldn't help someone who was murdered someone.
Well, yeah,
So
it depends what kind of trouble they're in and who they are.
If they've just gone out and blatantly killed somebody, then no. But if they've, been caught and it's self-defense or whatever, it all depends on what's in the background, don't it?
Why? What have you done, Thomas?
Welcome anytime.
Would you be a good eyewitness to a crime?
Oh yeah, the police said I was awesome. So yeah, I am.
Yeah. If I could remember, if they were around quick enough, yeah.
Would you be intimidated easily?
No.
No.
So if I said I was going to burn your house down and chop you into 100 pieces,
I'll tell you what I told the lady who said, I've got a knife and I'm going to stab you. I went, well, go on then. Because I knew she'd let go of my purse.
Yeah.
Like a buffer one.
If you said I'm going to burn your house down, I'd say, well, it's rented, so I ain't bothered. I'll get out the back door. And if you want to chop me into 100 pieces, go ahead, but just look out for Zeus first. But no, I'm not intimidated. I don't like bullies.
okay. Worst thing you've done when you're drunk?
Can't remember.
I can. Puked in a taxi. Oh.
I can never remember when I'm being ratted.
Worst thing you've done when sober?
Sober, I don't think I've done anything bad. I'm an angel.
Yeah, right. Worst thing I've done sober.
You didn't say worst thing you've done drunk yet.
I can't remember what I did when I was drunk.
Well, what you can remember.
What I can remember would probably it'd be flashing, mooning. All of us with trousers down to car. Hey, you know what you're like when you've had a skinful.
Oh, I hope your face was covered.
Well, I wouldn't win my face or looking at. So. Sober, I don't know. So I've never done anything bad sober. I'm too nice, I think.
You sure?
No.
You gave your mum them really scary hot crisps and then told her to drink whiskey, filmed it and put it on YouTube. That wasn't very nice.
That was funny. Oh, you what?
Thing you regret the most?
Thing I regret the most.
Life's too short for regrets. You got to just
There's got to
crack
be something you regret. That one thing, I should have done that.
Following Arsenal.
on.
Thing I regret the most. I would probably say, going back to your early ones, not buckling down at school and making sure I got a job when I left that I actually enjoyed. Because it's not until the last few years that I've thought I like doing this.
Mine, if I have to pick a regret, it would be smoking. When starting smoking. If I was way back to a kid again, I wouldn't do it.
Okay. Last
Boring.
time you cried.
My dad's funeral. It's about 4 or 5 years ago.
Molly.
Yeah. Same then. About 3 years ago.
It's not very often I do. It's very, very rare. So it'd be when we lost Molly.
Okay. Last time you laughed.
That's
Really
we're not counting every time I watch Arsenal, are we? In that one.
No.
No.
I counted that you're an Arsenal fan. Every time Arsenal play, you cry.
Everybody cries when they watch Arsenal.
Craziest thing I've ever done was many years ago. I did pole dancing. That was in the middle of a
I did
nightclub.
that.
Absolutely hammered. No.
I think I got it wrong though.
Oh. That could be painful.
Craziest thing I've done when I'm drunk.
Have you been arrested?
Close, but never. Because when I used to be on the bikes and that, we used. I don't know if you probably never heard of Ashby, but that was a rough place. Back in the day, it was when we had his bikes and that with the gangs, and so it'd probably be tied in with that. Just being a nutter. Is that your phone?
No.
Oh,
That's mine. Sorry, and get me.
no, it's all right. I thought Sean put it on silent again.
I've never been arrested.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, positive.
First beer or alcoholic drink?
Oh, gee, again, do you know how old I am?
You're
I would have
21.
been Bucks Fizz as a kid at Christmas. You're only allowed one.
I probably would have been whiskey when I was at home.
With your dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before I started going out and that, I think it would have been.
Would you have been allowed to drink at home?
Yeah, when I was like, I'm not talking when I was little, but 14, 15. And my dad just says, well, try it, because I kept badgering him. And once I'd done coughing, I thought, oh, how can you drink that stuff?
Now look what you do.
Yeah, and then I'd say when I went out, it'd be in the pub, so you ain't got a big choice in them days. It were either bitter, Alston pills in a bottle, or some crappy lager on tap. So that would have been my first proper drink in a pub. Probably Alston pills.
Okay.
Scolded your granddad, 13 or 14.
Are you good with money?
Am I good with money?
Yeah.
I've had to learn. I have.
Well, you ain't picked it up yet, have you?
I don't go overdrawn anymore.
What you need for her answer on that, you need to ask Amazon if she's good with money.
I like to spend my money. I'm not a tight ass, but I have had to learn from being a single parent that you've only got this much and you can only have that much. Bang. That's it. So yeah, I'm quite good.
I'd say I'm
Rubbish.
yeah.
You're not organised.
No, I'm good with money if I can organise what I'm doing, but I don't.
Half the time you'll buy something and then like, oh shit, I meant to put that in the bank.
Or I've already got that and I wanted something else. So yeah, I'm saying I'm average. I wouldn't say I'm good with money and I ain't bad with it.
So let's say you've run out of money, you're hungry. Would you steal from a supermarket if you knew you weren't going to get caught?
Yeah, I would.
No.
I would. I ain't going hungry. They're only going to chuck it in a bin.
So if I said you're 3 or 4 days, you've had no food, you're not going to get caught. It's the discount aisle. They're going to chuck it in the bin in 5 minutes. Would you take it?
No, I'll go and wait by the bin.
No,
Well,
I
let's
don't.
say if you go by the bin, you're gonna get caught. You're gonna go to jail.
No, I wouldn't steal. I just wouldn't. I've got my
Okay.
principle for stealing and that. I wouldn't.
You'd rather starve to death.
I wouldn't starve. I'd find another way.
How?
Get somebody else to steal it.
Oh.
I'd send you in then.
I'll steal for myself, not for you.
Okay, if you won the lotto, what would be the first thing you'd buy?
If I won what?
The
Won
lotto.
the lotto.
Oh, I'd buy a camper van, a massive Winnebago thing. I'll probably have it abroad, so I can just hop on a plane. Away you go.
I would buy. It'd be a car, closely followed by a house, because I'd need the posh car to go and get kudos as I was driving towards the house.
I don't see the point in having a posh car like a Bugatti or whatever, because you can't bloody drive no more than 70.
Well, it wouldn't be a Bugatti, as you say, a Bugatti.
What would you buy then?
I don't know. I'd buy a solid 24-carat gold Range Rover and get bling on and say, "What's up, dude?"
You'll get people running behind you with a chisel. I'll have a bit of that.
Spice and Eazy is here, isn't it? Yeah, it would. I'd buy a big SUV with all the whistles and bells on.
You can follow me then and sleep in your car.
Okay. If you lost all your money, would you still be happy?
If what?
If you lost all your money. Yeah.
Yeah, money's not everything. I've been rich, I've been poor. I've been happier when I'm poor.
Most important person in your life, and that could be a pet or a person.
Oh,
Most important what?
person.
Person.
And it can be a pet. That's a hard call. That's really tricky.
What do you mean by important? Most influence or?
Well, let's say you have your two most important people. They're on a cliff edge. You can save one person.
Oh, no. No. I'd let you both go. I couldn't pick. You and Zeus.
Oh, but the way Zeus would look at you, it's like...
He'd be, "Oh, please," and you'd fart. So, yeah, there you go. I'll save the dog.
Yeah, if it's her and Zeus, I'd just think, well, Zeus wouldn't understand why I'd kicked him off the edge.
Nor would I. But I hadn't done nothing wrong. You said you'd never kill anybody.
The most important person it's got to be your parents, though, surely.
Yes, I would say, yeah.
So, so my dad's not here now, so it'd have to be my mum.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any annoying habits?
No.
Yes.
What, for me?
Yes. You do. Taking your socks off on the couch every night and leaving them there.
It was Zeus likes to sniff them when it's asleep on
I
there.
don't care. Every morning they're sat on the couch.
Annoying habits. I don't know how to do, really. Do I have any annoying habits?
Yeah. Yeah, Shane's spot on.
I don't know. You'd have to say that because I don't know what my annoying habits are.
Okay, what's each other's annoying habits? So.
Oh, this could start a scrap.
This,
Your annoying habits?
yeah.
Where do I start? Yes, Simo, where do we start? Yeah, it's got to be the socks on the couch, number one. Number two, your grumbly tummy. You can't eat the same things. I can eat meat and veg.
Well, that's not an habit. That's an health thing.
Well, it's still an irritation. What else? Trumping? When I'm trying to
never do
I'm blowing
that.
vape in my face.
When have you ever seen? You've never heard me do that, have you?
I'm done now. What's my habits?
I
don't want to know.
Snoring and dizziness.
I'm not dizzy.
You are. Oh, I forgot this. Oh, I forgot that.
Yeah, well, I am a little bit. Yes, Shane.
No, I don't. It's always Zeus, Shane.
Nah.
Yeah, that's yours. Your worst one is not paying attention. So
Yeah,
you
I
forget
do.
stuff.
Yeah. But my brain seems to always have 3 or 4 things going on, and it takes preference where it feels like it should.
Ooh,
It does.
I want to be a tree. What was I thinking about?
You've done that once. I've walked in from work. He's told me exactly what we're having for tea. And as I've took my shoes off, I've gone, what are we having for tea then? Didn't even hear any of it.
What would you like to be remembered as?
Me. I wouldn't want to be, just how I am. Not the annoying cow who don't listen. The good side of me.
What would you like written on your headstone then, if you want a headstone?
I told you I was ill.
I was right.
Next time, listen. He did his best.
I'd probably have cheers and a couple of glasses.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Best accomplishment.
Best accomplishment.
Mine's my kids. 3 kids.
I don't know. First spice pack I ever sold, because it shows I got something that people would buy. So it means I accomplished making a dish that was good. How about that for an answer?
I was reading Simo's when you said, no, you don't have any annoying habits. He almost spat his beer out. He knows you do well.
They will wait to the interview with you about, let's see about that. Perfect day.
Perfect day?
Yeah, perfect day.
Get up, full English fry up with hash brown, Simo. Chill out. Watch Arsenal win 6-0 against Spurs. Good. Stinking hot curry and beer. Job done.
Imagine your belly.
Yeah.
Mine would be...
I'm easily pleased.
If you didn't interrupt me, for starters.
Yeah, annoying habits.
Yes. Mine would be big fry up, but on holiday at the caravan. Down the beach with the dog, maybe up the, what's that place called? Berwick Law, somewhere like that. Out with the dog and that.
I'd let you go as well.
I'm an outdoorsy person, not indoors, so be happy with that. Don't have to be hot. Just not raining.
Last thing you Googled.
Last thing I Googled?
Yeah.
Oh, I know what Simo's was. The penguins have knees.
Yeah.
I don't know where my phone is, so I can't have a look. Oh, actually, I do. How to use my sat nav for my bike, because I bought it and I went for a bike ride and I thought I turned it on. I got 2 miles up the road and I hadn't. I had to go on Google to get the instructions how to start it, and then when I got home, I had to go back on Google to find out how to stop it.
Oh, last thing I Googled. I really don't know.
That you remember, last thing you remember Googling.
Oh, I do. The last thing I Googled was when I got the message today about Prince Philip, and I Googled it to see if he was winding his up or not. You weren't expecting that, were you?
Eric, do you want an honest answer?
Don't know.
I don't know. I think it's about 18 years, but we don't have
A calendar.
anniversary or anything like that. It just, we are what we are.
Just goes with the flow.
How did we meet? That was online, mate.
Most embarrassing thing you Googled.
Oh,
It's embarrassing.
me and a friend at work, we were a little bored and we Googled to see if you could fart if you had a butt plug in. That's how we spend our day.
I can't. I don't know.
See, I just own it. You hide it.
I can't remember anything I'd think, oh, that's embarrassing. Because I'm pretty boring. If I'm Googling, it's normally about Arsenal, YouTube channels, spices, cooking videos, anything like that. And that I don't know.
See, just go with the flow.
Okay, next one. How would a friend describe you in 3 words?
What a twat.
No, come on, more than that. A real answer.
Honest. Luckily, I don't see him again. So, what's where you speak your mind? Is there one word for that?
Opinionated.
Yeah, opinionated.
That's not a good thing.
And well, what's the other word for don't take crap? Must be a word for that.
Soldiers, whatever you call it.
Hey?
Don't hold no grudges or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
No grudges.
If there's a word for don't take crap off people, that as well. I don't know what it is though.
Okay.
Me, 3 words. Nothing shocks me. There you go. That's me.
Three words.
Yeah, apparently 3 words. Nothing shocks me.
No, come on, 3 words now. I'll accept that.
No, nothing does shock me. Believe it or not,
That's
my
not
friends
one
say
word,
that I
though.
am a great
No.
listener.
No.
They do. They can tell me anything, absolutely anything, because they know in 5 minutes I'll have forgotten it.
Loyal. That's another one for me.
And I do anything for anybody. There, that's my 3.
Yeah, but that's not 3 words. That's
You
like,
didn't have 3 words.
well, loyal, honest, opinionated.
There you go.
There's mine. So come on then, put yours into 1 word.
Oh,
That's what he asked for. Don't con the man.
well, but I know what I want to say, but I can't put it in 3 single words.
Well, I did.
Well, I can't.
Right.
I'm
so
too-
Not you. How would a friend describe you in 3 words? If you have friends.
I do have friends.
I don't, so.
Fun. I'd like to think I'm fun occasionally. Competitive. There. That's all I can say. I'm there.
loyal.
Well, it's not even loyal, is it? If you were doing something and the phone rang and they needed you, you're there. That's what I mean by there. You drop everything.
Everything.
Well, not my pants,
Oh.
but you know what I mean.
Do you believe in an afterlife?
No. I used to, but no.
No.
Worst
With
thing
a
you've
book.
done in life?
Shut up, you guys didn't say spicy.
Worst thing what?
Worst thing you've done in your life?
Again, following Arsenal.
No, come on. Real answer.
Worst thing you've done in your life?
Have you cheated on someone? Have you conned someone of money? Have you
No.
No.
I
cheated
wouldn't
on
do
someone?
any of that.
No.
Come on, you've done something.
I have sold a car when I knew it was broken. A friend wanted to buy it and I said no, so I sold it to a
No, you
complete
conned
stranger.
someone, yeah.
Well, I suppose you could say that, but yeah, I got my money back. I was conned first.
It's the worst thing I've done.
Yes, Alan, that's me.
I really don't know.
You must have something.
Worst thing. I'm a good boy.
Okay, we'll go back to that then. Do you think your mental health has been affected over the last year?
No.
Yes, I do.
Mine's no, because I work from home anyway, so it's not affected work. And we're not ones for going out a lot anyway, so it's not really affected me that way.
It did me because I had 3 months on furlough, so I didn't go to work, which was great while the sun was shining. And I was out in the garden doing my thing. But then when it wasn't so nice. No, I can't sit in the house all day long, and it does me. I have to get out. So yeah, it did affect me.
Yeah,
it was
that weren't me.
Okay. Do you think you would help someone that has been affected?
Would I help someone that has been affected?
Yeah. Do you think you could help someone?
I could, and I would, and I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think your government has acted well during the COVID-19, whatever you want to call it?
Oh, don't go there.
I thought at the start they handled it well, or so I thought, because they were coming out doing what you thought was being honest and stuff and telling everybody what was happening. But I think it's just gone downhill after by not doing what they should be doing in time and trying to drag it out. And
my thoughts exactly. I thought at the beginning they were doing it right, but then when it was leaked that they had other information that they could have acted on 2 weeks before, i.e. Cheltenham races and all that kind of stuff, then they shouldn't have gone ahead and it should have been shut down before. So no, not really. They lied.
Yeah, that affected us big time too. Last time you were rejected.
I went for a job not long ago and didn't get it.
what do you mean rejected?
Take it whatever way you want.
Well, more than likely, if it's rejected by the opposite sex, would be I couldn't remember it anyway. And someone would say, "So you tried it on with them." So I won't remember that. But the last time I was rejected, I'm never rejected. I'm nice. I don't know. Well, you can't remember being rejected for anything, can you?
I can. When you went for a bank account, they said you need more ID. That's a rejection.
Oh, right. Other than that, it would be when I went to White Hart Lane to watch Arsenal, and my ticket said copy or something on it, and they wouldn't let me in. And then they went and checked it, and they did. So I nearly got rejected there after going all the way to London.
Expensive.
Oh.
Yeah, the chancellor.
That's it, I think, apart from not getting in nightclubs because we look dodgy.
You are dodgy.
I suppose, when did you know you were grown up? I still haven't found that, but
I was just going to say, what am I? When I have to keep shaving my beard because it's grey.
okay.
I think mine was when I had to be a mum when I was very young. You have to grow up to a certain extent. Yeah, I did grow up with my kids, but I was young when I had them. So you've got to step up to the mark, haven't you, a bit? So you had to be a grown-up.
Now, I'll tell you what was it the first time you realised?
Yeah, you're a grown-up.
Would be when I moved into the first house. When I left home. And
you realise you've got to pay rent.
Yeah, damn, I've got to pay for everything. That's the first time.
Can I ask what age you had your first child?
Me?
If that's not too rude.
No, it's not too rude. I had her in the June and I was 18 in August. So I was only 17 at the time.
Okay.
So I had to grow up with her.
Yeah.
But I'm having me fun now. They were all left home by the time I was 40. It's great.
Mine's an easy answer to that.
Yeah, never had none.
I ain't got none.
What's the weirdest thing you've done in life?
See, that's difficult because I don't think I'm weird. So a lot of the stuff I do, I don't think it's weird.
Buy an Arsenal shirt. No. Weirdest thing. God, these are questions I can't think. Weirdest thing.
That's the point.
I don't really know because I don't think I'm weird.
Yeah, but there's got to be something that you've done that's kind of out there.
Probably mooning when we were at it on the same question as before.
Okay.
I don't.
So you've got something there with mooning people. Okay.
Yeah, we have a mooning fetish.
I don't really have one.
What, a mooning fetish?
No, I don't really. Oh, I've done the booby flash before,
Oh.
but I don't really think that's weird. Everybody does it. Well, all females do it at some point.
Biggest fear for the future.
I can't mention Arsenal.
No.
Right. Biggest fear for the future.
Dying slowly. That's an awful answer, but that would be, I'd rather go out with a bang.
Okay.
Yes, Alan.
Biggest fear. Right. Let's get. I would say looking back and thinking, I never actually did anything.
But that
That's
would go
probably
back.
everybody's
You said
biggest
you
fear.
had no regrets, so how would that level up then?
Well, there's no regrets, but then you're always going to look back at some point and think, well, I should have done more.
Yeah, well, I've just asked you what your biggest regret was.
So, but that's not really a fear, is it? That's just, yeah, that's a regret.
Yeah, but you could still have regrets, but if they're regrets caused by not having the money to do something, you can't regret it because you didn't choose not to do it. So,
yeah,
but
biggest fear.
mine is a passing away with cancer or something like that. I don't want to go that way.
I really don't know what I'd say. Oh, my biggest fear. I really can't say.
You don't mind a long, slow, excruciating death?
disappointing, Fiona, would that be a fear of yours?
Disappointing?
Yeah.
What, a disappointing thing I've done?
Yeah, I don't know, disappointing you, would that be a fear of yours?
Oh, no. No. That's a daily occurrence sometimes. Are you coming out to take the dog now? Disappointed.
I can't. The biggest fear, I can't. I don't actually think
You
of
could have someone here in mind. Dying alone, not saying sorry to someone. It's got to be something. Not taking that one opportunity when you were younger.
House biggest fear.
There's no one watching. You can.
Yeah, well, you see, that's how I ain't got kids or.
Do you think that is that a regret of yours?
No, I don't like kids.
I don't want them.
I don't like kids. It's just.
You don't like kids? Okay.
I would have made a good parent, and I always got told that, but I just get so wound up. But no.
I don't think you've got the patience.
I'm not patient. And
yeah, that would be it.
The Reaper Triple X, yeah, that would be my biggest fear if we had to do that. But other than that, I don't think I'd like. No, I'll just take things as they are, and that's it. If you fear things, you're not going to tackle them head on.
Okay.
You wouldn't anyway, because you always think, oh, I won't bother because it will never happen to me. You know, like putting your lottery ticket on or.
I won't.
No. You order a case of beer, every single one would be broken when it got here. You're that unlucky.
Okay.
So got away with that one. What's the next one?
That's it. I think that's enough questions. I think you've answered everything. Do you have any questions for me? There you go. I don't usually let people ask me questions.
What, have we any questions for you?
Yeah. You're not prepared. So.
The first one then, the same. What made you start your YouTube channel?
I was bored.
Do you enjoy it though? Because it's quite a commitment, ain't it?
I do enjoy it. except for the negative comments.
Oh yeah.
Do you get a lot then?
Yeah, I get more negative comments than positive comments.
The thing is, I was always brought up, if you've got nothing nice to say, don't bother. Keep your gob shut.
There's a billion videos on YouTube. If you don't like it, just go somewhere else.
Move on. Exactly.
I've not said bad things. Like, it's Irish beers mainly. I've not slammed anyone really. So
I actually got somebody last night. They weren't like trolling as such, but just on the last video we put up, the spicy one, as the curries. And I look back because on YouTube Studio you can actually see what comments they've made before as well on your phone. And I realised what were coming when I checked back on after the first one. And she just put, "Oh, your missus just looks so bored, bless her," and going on about it. And then I just answered, "That's because she was disappointed as me in the curry." And then she come back with, well, I say she, it was a woman's name, Gain or something, but it could have been a bloke.
Could have been anyone.
Then come back with another one about being bored and who really cares about the heat strength and these heat wars and everything. And I put, we do. And then she put, yeah, but it's so boring and going on. And I just said, time to find another channel then, isn't it?
I don't know how you kept your tongue.
And then she come back again with something else. And I just put, well, look, I've given you enough chances to stop being a nod. Oh, that was it. And I put, you better find another challenge. She put, it looks like you need the figures though. And I put, well, I'll tell you what, I've gave you enough chances to stop being a knob, so I'm going to lower the figures by one. Smiley face and then band her. That was it. Job done. But yeah, I can't understand the people. Anyway, going back to questions then. Do you want to grow your channel more and get loads more subs, or are you happy as you are?
If people want to follow me, just follow me. I'm not really bothered. I couldn't even tell you what I'm at the moment. I think
that's exactly how I am. You're the one who's figure focused and what's happening, and I'm not really bothered. As long as it's fun. When it's not fun, I ain't doing it anymore. But he's like, whoa, you're dedicated, aren't you?
And what's it like being a moderator?
How far would you grow your channel if you could?
How far?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not greedy. 500,000 subs. No, just as growing and growing. I just want to, like, to me, it's not this, oh, I've got to get the subs. I want to get the subs and all that. It's, I like the subs to grow because it shows we're doing something right. And people are enjoying what they're watching. I
like the lives better because you can actually get to speak to people, get to know the personalities. So it's more of a people-based experience. That's better for me.
Yeah, and I'd add to it, and so this is going to sound like corny, but if we didn't grow any bigger, the subs that we've got at the minute are a cracking bunch. They always come in the lives. We have a damn good laugh with them, and it's like a close-knit community. So if we grow anymore, it wouldn't matter because we know we've got them people coming in, supporting us and having a laugh with us.
I count for 20 subs.
If I was to offer you 100,000 for Spice and Eazy, would you give it to me?
If what?
If I was to offer you 100,000 for the channel, the Spice Packs, 100,000, would you give it to me? 100,000 for your business. Cash.
No,
I wouldn't.
If you double it, and I'll think about it. But 100,000, no. You're going to have to up. You're going to have to up it a bit more.
How many years you got left to retire? A few more than that.
Okay. Would you offer the fans or the monthly offers on your channel? I don't know what to call them. Subscribe to the channels or something?
Oh, like you did on the numbers when you got to a certain amount, you gave away gift boxes, and is that what you mean?
No. I think some channels have is you pay €2 a month, you get extra. I think.
Oh, the channel membership.
Please
Yeah,
don't
that's
say
it.
yes.
No.
I don't agree with it.
I've always said I wouldn't do that because you basically, you say you've got, I don't know, 1,000 subs.
Yeah.
And you're saying I'm doing this membership thing now. To me, the people that either can't afford it or don't want to spend that money, you're turning around and you're more or less blackmailing them into doing it because you're saying, I'm going to do this for the members on Thursday. And they're thinking, well, I've been watching you all this time. And if I don't pay, you're now going to stop me watching stuff. And to me, it's not, I wouldn't do it because I think you're sort of blackmailing people to watch the stuff that you've got, where it was those people that got you where you were by not paying.
Okay. Do you think the people who have offered it are all offering something for that, we say, initial price per month?
I don't really watch many channels that do. So that's one for you.
Oh, how do you answer that without it sounding bad on other
Well,
channels?
you can't, okay, I'll sound bad then for you first. I did it with Real Craft Simon, and he offered nothing. And his lives, personally for me, I used to watch him when he had about 20 people, and when he got to the Stone Crow, I haven't watched him this constant and will do something like the whole time put me off. And he can sometimes he can hone in on certain comments, certain people, and I know he has about what 500, 600 people going into his lives now, but even when he had 20 people, there were certain people he could hone in on.
Yeah,
I think he's a nice person. I've nothing against him. Watched him for about 10 years or more.
To me, if you're doing the membership thing and you're saying, right, this Thursday I'm going to do, say if we did it, and I said, right, this Thursday we're going to cook a Vindaloo live for the members, then why can't you do it for everybody?
Yeah.
Why has somebody got to pay to watch that? Has it gone down wrong, oh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why should you say to somebody, you've got to pay and you can watch it? You're not paying us, so you're not watching it. If they want to help the channel, then use a super chat or buy the spice packs, and that's it. And we appreciate all of those. So I don't see, to me, it'd be wrong to say I'm doing a membership. If you want to see all our channel has, you've got to pay. It's wrong to me, but that's just my view.
You won't see it on ours.
Okay. Any more questions for me?
Do you live on your own?
I put the link in the group chat if anyone's joining Simo or anyone. I'm not sure if anyone's still watching.
Anyone wants to join Simo? What?
I put the link in the. I know Simo was here. I put the link in the group.
If he wants to jump in, you mean?
Yeah, anyone wants to jump in
there. Yeah. Do you live on your own?
No, I live with my mother here.
All right. So what do you actually do then? Is it a farm or?
Yeah, I'd rather not talk about that on live, if you don't mind.
All right.
That's one question I don't answer. You can ask any other. I've done
right.
So,
that's you done then.
Yeah. I can't really say what do you do then either, can I?
Well, I've worked in pharmaceutical, I've worked in chemical industry, I've worked in hospitality, I've worked in lots of different areas.
Wow, varied.
Yeah.
What do you prefer?
One of the worst industries to work in, personally.
Do you prefer doing lives or do you prefer recording?
Lives. I think
on the phone.
You don't like editing, do you?
Cool. No, I put a intro on my videos and that's it. My videos get no views anyhow, so lives get views. That's what I want to get views on.
Yeah.
But it's very niche. Irish craft beer is kind of a bit niche, so I don't expect it.
And what's your favourite drink that you've ever had then, since you've been reviewing?
200 Fathoms by Galway Bay. It's a special they bring out every year. It's about 10% Imperial Stout, 9 months aged.
Ooh,
That's
you
my
like the
favourite.
stouts, don't you?
Yeah.
Got some great beers tonight. What did you get, Alan? I'm on San Miguel at the minute because I've only got 4 cans of that and I don't want to neck them.
Yeah, Galway makes some fantastic beers.
You can get them over here, can you?
No,
Or
I've never
locally?
seen them.
No, you probably won't. No.
Do you like whiskey as well?
Yeah, but it's kind of when I'm drunk and it's probably mixed with something, so wouldn't be the greatest person for whiskey. Probably what do I have in the press at the moment? Probably Jameson's is all I have in. Yeah, that's all I have at the moment.
Jameson.
The old
Oh, yeah.
Jameson's. It's not bad, Jameson's.
No, it does. There's a distillery near me, Walters. I think they're the Irish man. I think that's their brand of whiskey. They're good, but they're very expensive. They're about 50 or 60 euros a bottle.
Well, what's your favourite food?
Stew.
Stew.
Beef stew.
Irish stew.
Yeah. Sorry, I have a bit.
You should have said your curries, which should have been your answer.
Yeah, but you have me cooking them and I will burn water, so.
I know the feeling.
Oh, by the way, I ain't forgot your badge. It's going out Monday.
Okay, thanks. No problem.
Or had you already forgot? If you had, then don't forget what I just said and I'll keep it.
No, don't. We got hundreds of the buggers. Favorite Irish brewing company? That'll be for him. You wouldn't have a clue.
Probably be Whiplash. They're pretty good. Rye River. They're a good one as well. So many and so different beers from different ones.
Dingle Gin. Ooh, not heard of that one.
What do you think? Not because we don't do politics on our channel either, but what do you think about the trouble that's going on at the minute?
Up north.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the unions are throwing their ties out of the pram and they're getting the young fellas out. So the drug dealers basically aren't getting their stuff in and they're getting the young fellas out to cause havoc and they don't mind.
I mean, I know the news can be edited, but like you say, the pictures you see, they all look like teenagers that are doing it.
Yeah, well, what I've got from, I don't know too many people up north, but it's young fellas, but it's the older people probably involved in drugs, basically, who are just getting them out and causing havoc. It could be at either side of the Catholic, or it could be unionists. For sure. There's always going to be problems up there. They're never going to. What do you think of it? It's meant to be part of the United Kingdom. There's writing.
I just don't see the point in not just the Irish trouble, but I just don't see the point in kicking off and doing all these riots. And what's it going to achieve at the end of the day? Till somebody innocent gets killed from it.
Hold on, I have a point to make there. You can write to people, you can ring people up, but if you really have an issue and no one's listening and you're under your tether, I'd do a protest if I had to.
Well, yeah, but would you just firebombing trucks and buses?
Depends if they've done it to me first. If I was jet blasted with that water by the coppers, then yeah.
They didn't do that first, though, did they?
Yeah, but would you go down the road and throw a petrol bomb in the laundrette or in the bus?
Yeah, on a bus they did it as well.
No, I wouldn't. No.
If your car was burnt out, you have third-party insurance on it. you still owe a lot of money and it's been robbed and burnt out.
I'd go and find the person who done it. Oh, I'd be angry.
Yeah, but what are you going to do to them? They've got the whatever mob behind them, let's say Unionists, or they've got the IRA or whatever, Catholics, or I don't know. What are you going to do to them? They're going to come to your house.
When it's that kind of situation, there's nothing, because it's not a person you're taking on. It's all of it. So yeah, I think I'd do nothing. Shut up and move. That's what I'd do.
Alan, 60-70%. What you need to tell me is, if you order a takeaway, what do you order? And that will give me an idea of what spice level you're at. So you tell me what your favourite takeaway curry is, and I'll tell you what the best ones to order are.
All of them. You order one of everything, Alan.
Yeah, except the Reaper.
No, Reaper and Double Reaper. You love them.
Oh, we've got the TNT burger went on today.
Yeah, I seen that.
So it normally has a madras.
It's not madras, right? Garlic chili.
Firecracker.
Yeah, garlic chili, firecracker chili, Pathia, Rogan Josh. I hope you're writing these down. Balti, jalfrezi, definitely.
Add extra chilies in the jalfrezi.
Yeah.
Curry ketchup is already too spicy for me. Oh, Eric. Yeah. And nasty stuff.
Yeah, that wasn't great.
No, it's not.
Oh, is that the Heinz one that's like,
Yeah.
looks like Zeus has got an upset stomach?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was writing them down. Like, yep.
I tried it. Wasn't great.
No.
But
Too many additives.
But
Yeah.
when you order, sorry, buttering it again. When you order, Alan, make sure you put a note in, comments or whatever.
he's from Ireland, so he'll probably have to email you to get the delivery and that.
What, Republic?
Yeah.
Yeah. What you'll have to do then, Alan, is email me. Email me your order and just say you spoke to me on YouTube. I'd like to order this many packs, and I'll get boxed up and get a quote on the postage, because the postage will be a lot more. So what I'd do is go 50-50 on the postage with you.
It's in my dupiazzaries top bins.
I will be back in a second. You can continue on there. Talk away.
Right, so now he's gone.
Away.
What we were saying, I had a curry at an Indian restaurant. Took me a week to taste anything. Good in them, was it, Sharp? I've never had that curry ketchup. No, I do it for anybody, Alan. Not just subs. The reason I say tell me you spoke to me on YouTube is if I know, assuming you're a sub anyway. If not, why?
Yes.
But what I do is if I know you're a subscriber and you come in the chats and that, I'll stick an extra pack in for you. So make sure you mention that. And then on all orders abroad, I go 50-50 on the postage with them.
Let's go, Alan. Talk to yourself now. Oh, nothing new there. No, it's not. Problem, it was supposed to be on the miles side. I see. When we go to a new restaurant, I only ever order a vindaloo. The ones we know, I'll go for a file. If I've not been there before, I go vindaloo just in case.
I never order garlic chili chicken from a takeaway or a sit down, because they're always disappointing. Hence, that's why I said order ours, because ours is banging.
They do
Worst
come in.
thing you got from a restaurant then? Have you ever got an upset stomach or?
Oh, yes. The last time we ordered, and it was garlic chili.
It was.
We ordered a takeaway, and it was supposed to be garlic chili, and it was more like a tandoori masala with a bit of extra garlic in it, and that was it. And it was really greasy, and that was it.
3 days.
So I could have closed my eyes and drew every square inch of the bathroom after 3 days. Oh, it was bad.
Where did you get Zeus from? Or what, rescue dog or puppy?
No, puppy.
Took ages for me to convince him to have Zeus. He's too big. You don't want a dog that size. Got him in the end.
We got him from about 20 miles away, weren't it?
A bit more on that. He was when we got there, we were meant to be looking at a white one, and I didn't really want the white one, but the guy showed us a picture of both puppies. We went over there and he brought them both down. Now, they'd named Zeus. His name was Duke, and he slept on the daughter's bed. So they were going to keep him because he was like the pick of the litter. And we were there. And obviously, because it was the last one we were going for, he was already reduced from 400 to 250. And when I got there, I went, oh, I want that one. And he let me have him without any extra.
How much are they now?
About 3,000 now. But everything's gone crazy with lockdown and what have you in it. But normally he would have been about 1,000 at the time. But we didn't want papers, so it didn't matter.
Of the increase in prices in puppies in the UK is crazy.
Yeah, it's just
that's
ridiculous.
why they say there's been an increase in dogs being stolen, because they're marking lampposts and that, telling a certain sign so that the people know what size dog they're after. And they reckon that there's a big increase in it because people want pets when they're in lockdown. So they're stealing other pets and flogging them on.
Yeah, I seen that here last year, especially. They were going around with cable ties and putting them on gates and posts. And
awful, isn't it?
Alan, if your missus likes mild stuff, you've got tandoori masala, which is really mild. You've got the korma, which is really mild. The butter chicken has got a bit of chili, but if you mention in your email which ones are for your missus and tell me to make them extra mild, I'll cut back on the chili for her. So you can have any of them.
Or don't have to be extra pot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can order a jalfrezi and just say, can you miss the chili out altogether? Just let me know.
Or can you make it Reaper strength?
Yeah. Yeah. Don't order.
What kind of mood you're in.
Don't order if you've had an argument. Can I have a korma with 16 Reapers in it?
Yeah.
Best moment of YouTube.
Best moment. Hitting the 1K.
I don't really have a
because
best
I never
moment.
thought we'd get that many in. So
I don't have a best moment. Mine's every time we go on, it's a good day. Till we get numpties.
Probably one moment you look back to, maybe the private on Christmas Day. I don't know.
Oh yeah, that was good. That was nice. Yeah, doing that private one on Christmas Day, that was good.
yeah.
Yeah.
But mine was definitely seeing that 1K instead of like 700 and 730, and I just thought, weird, this channel's just not going
I
anywhere.
remember when you got to 999, 998, 97, 99, 98. Oh my God, he done me head in.
What do you watch? Is it Netflix or is it Amazon or
Both. We watch, it's normally, if I get the choice, it's sci-fi or action. I want to blow something up, movies. Star Trek, I can take or leave. Oh, no, not Star Trek. Yeah, Star Trek. Star Wars, I can take or leave. Star Trek, everything. The amount of times I've watched all of them all the way through, the Voyager and that. But we flick between the two, don't we, Netflix and Amazon? We don't watch normal TV. It's just crap.
Can't do soaps. Oh, my God. Ugh. No.
Might have to be East Senator fans, but no.
No, I can't watch them. I just
Nah, soaps, no way.
What do you watch on YouTube then?
I watch a lady gardener called By the Farm because I don't really know what I'm doing, so I like my tips. And nails, but I don't do my nails at the minute either. But that's all I really used to watch.
My main things I watch, apart from the other reviewers, is AFTV and Lee Gunner, the Arsenal channels.
Oh, which is the one you watch that make me angry?
And the only reason I watch them is because it makes me feel that I'm not alone with getting at them, and they come out and say it. Yeah. So they're saying what I'm thinking, and it just makes you feel a bit better that you're not the only one thinking that.
I make him put the headphones in. I can't stand it. They make me so angry, because they're getting so excited and I just no.
I watch some of their videos. They get quite excited sometimes.
Yeah. Well, did you see about Claude dying?
Yeah.
I
don't know what happened, but yeah. Sad, like, sure, he's young enough, like, to design at that age.
58, weren't he? I think.
No age.
No, it was natural causes apparently, because people have been saying he'd committed suicide, and
Yeah,
that's
I heard that. Yeah.
seen, but no, they said it was natural causes because he suffered from heart condition as well.
Yeah, that's true. He's got to have a young family at that age, like.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do you think of football at the moment? Sorry, Fiona.
I'll have a quick vape.
Yeah.
You just made me spit my vape out. What do I think of football at the moment?
Yeah.
In what respect?
What VR, no fans? What way do you think football is at the moment?
The no fans thing has made the season a bit more exciting because the results are all over the place. Without the home fans behind them, teams are dropping points, and VAR, I think, is a good thing if they don't get idiots in charge of it like there is now. But it does wind you up at the minute with them rolling around squealing like they've had the skin peeled off their arms by tweezers because someone just went to them, and it's like squealing. And I think they should have a name and shame. I really do. When it's obvious that they've not been touched, they're going around rolling, screaming, trying to get someone booked or sent off. They should have a name and shame section.
Well, they've got VAR now, so surely if you've launched yourself on the ground because you think you might have been hit and you haven't, and they can see you haven't, you're sent off. That'd stop them.
And this thing with contact as well. Oh, there was contact in the penalty area and he went down. Yeah, but what's the contact? His shoelace brushed your shoe and just touched him. So I'm going down. It's a penalty. There was contact. Man up.
Or he's an eyelash offside.
Yeah. I mean, do you think if there was a case with £50 million in it in the goal area and you were running in and somebody went, do you think you'd dive on the floor because you weren't going to get to the money then? No, you just go, I'm standing my ground. And that's, just stop play acting.
You wallop me once more.
They're getting very prima donnas in football at the minute.
What do you think of the England team then?
Crap. Is that enough? Oh,
no, more. We got 5 people watching.
I think we have some of the probably, what's the right way to put it, the biggest group of exciting youngsters that we've had for a long while. But the manager won't let them express themselves when they're playing. And it's like watching Arsenal. They're more bothered about not losing and not conceding than actually going out and winning the game and taking it by the scruff of the neck. They need a manager that will let the youngsters go out and play because they've got some cracking players there.
What do you think? I think it's Jack Grealish and Rice played for the Republic of Ireland underage, but have now switched to England.
Good lads.
Yeah. But what do you think of it? Do you think they've only switched because they played for the Republic underage because they weren't going to get their chance underage?
It got them in the shot window, didn't it?
Yeah.
I think that law's a bit silly anyway, because it's like,
but surely
if you've not played a competitive, you can switch sides, can't you?
Yeah.
International.
In a friendly.
Yeah. If you say I want to play for that team and you play for them, and then you say I don't want to play for them anymore, then it should be tough. You made your choice.
Yeah. You should play for where you're born. If you're born in the Republic of Ireland, or if you're born in Wales or England or wherever, that's where you should play for. It's its own country.
What if you have no affiliation? Let's say if you grew up in Ireland and it's an all English household, both parents are from England. You follow the England football team. Why
Yeah, true.
shouldn't you
I suppose it should be where you're brought up.
But like I say, if you made your choice, fair enough. If you can play for either or, then do it. But once you play for
the
one,
underage team, it's harder. Like for players to, if for an underage team to go move around, you don't get as much money to fly over and all that. What do you think?
I just think you should know. You might be young, but you know you know where you want your allegiances to be. And if you're saying, "Oh, I'm going to play for Republic because that will get me on the ladder," and then switch to England, you shouldn't be allowed to.
Okay, good enough for me.
Good day.
So, who do you follow then? Do you follow an English team?
Man United.
Oh, for crying out loud! Oh.
Well, my brother was Liverpool, so there's only one team I can support.
I was thinking it'd be a Man U Arsenal final in the Europa, but the way we're playing, we'll go out next week.
Do we United are playing? They'll probably lose this leg now, and they'll go out.
Yeah, but did you watch us last night?
Leicester City.
No, I watched United.
So boring at the minute and crap. You were hot.
Jay, Leicester City. Less of the Arsenal.
I'm also on this as well, Jay. Oh, that's him up the road, isn't it, Jay?
Yes, yeah.
I
used to follow Leicester when I was little.
Simo's a different city.
They should be relegated, personally, but
yeah, Simo's only followed them for the last 5 years when they were winning stuff.
Just a wonder form, wasn't it? 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're just. It makes you mad. It really does with footballers.
Just to think the amount of money they're on and.
Yeah. And then they don't know how to handle it. Hence, they all get into trouble by doing stuff they shouldn't be doing because it goes to their head.
Yeah. I've heard they get paid twice yearly, is it, or something? That's what I heard lately. Every 6 months. They get paid every 6 months. That's what the amount of money for the clubs.
Yeah. That'd be nice looking at the paycheck, wouldn't it?
I wouldn't want to look at the tax bill, though. You know the bit where they say tax and national insurance?
Yeah, but
I'd cry.
Most of them now put in their contracts, it's after tax. So if it's 100,000 I want, it's after tax.
Oh, that's sneaky. God, we should try that. I think I know what I'd get told. Do one.
Yeah, but especially the foreigners or the players coming over to England, they just want, I'm getting 100 grand a week. I know I'm going to get after a year.
Yeah.
What about the
They
drink?
don't want like Spain, I think, is it? They're all getting like Messi and Ronaldo are all getting into trouble now with tax, but
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
The thing is, if you get paid 400 grand a week, and some are more than that, why are they trying to avoid 100 grand a week tax? Is 300 grand not enough to live on?
Yeah, but then they're saying Man United or Arsenal, they can pay for that tax.
Yeah, that's it.
And
get the club to pay the tax for them.
Yeah.
But if that's in their contract, then that's what it should be.
Yeah.
But if it's not, then they have to pay it.
Or they could form a company in the Republic of Ireland and pay 13.5% tax, like a lot of players do.
Oof.
Do you think agents have ruined the game?
No, I don't think so.
Have to see the pride of Midlands. I do remember when they won. Do you?
Yeah.
Kemp Park. Yeah, I think they did, Simo. I remember it in the news.
Yeah. So is there any beers that you've thought you'd like to review that you've never been able to?
There's a few from the America, but this costs too much, I think.
You never thought about trying to get that one from Brewdog, that strongest little beer thing?
No, that was a special. I never saw that, but like I suppose people who review beer and the beer dog people had that gone in seconds.
Yeah, I imagine it was
So much.
limited.
It's like I'd rather buy maybe a whiskey or a Imperial Stout for that much money.
How much was it?
Was it £20 or something like that?
It was quite a lot, wasn't it?
It was only a small bottle, wasn't it?
Yeah.
37. It was a shot basically. Probably cost more for the bottle than the beer in the bottle, I'd say.
Yeah.
It was all promotion. That's all Brewdog are now.
Yeah.
You don't really have them as much now, though, do you? Now they've changed them.
No, I ain't bought Brewdogs for a while, I don't think.
No,
I
haven't bought Brewdog for a long time.
I like the Jet Black Art. That's nice. I do like that.
Is that by them as well, then?
Yeah, the Jet Black Art Nitro. I love that drink. But Punk, they've ruined it. Elvis, they've ruined it.
But it's accountants, I bet you, running the place now that we can have this hop for X amount less.
Yeah, and it's something to do with the percentage for what they have to pay on their tax or something like that. I'm sure it is. So that's why they tried to make them a little bit lower or whatever it were. I know it was in Scotland.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? But if they have higher percentages now, they have to charge more because of the tax on them.
Yeah.
Well, the minimum pricing unit has gone in Scotland, hasn't it?
Oh, is it gone now?
It has gone in.
We used to buy it all and take it with
here, but I'm not sure.
They weren't allowed special offers and stuff like that. You know how we can go in the supermarket and get 2 cases for 20 quid? Up there, they're not allowed to do any of that. So
yeah,
we used
they
to sell it
stopped that
first.
here on individual beers, I think, that you can't have offers, which is crazy.
Yeah.
I nearly bought some of that today, Jay, the Jaipur, and then I ended up getting this one. Where is it?
Still haven't been to M&S.
We have. We went in, but we didn't take your card.
No, I mean since then.
Oh.
Have you been to Ireland?
No.
No, never.
Okay. I would go because I've been to Scotland. I've not stayed in Wales while I've been there delivering, but I like to stop there. I'd like to stop in each one of the countries, our countries.
And yet, when I've said to you, let's go to the Highlands, you're like, no, I don't want to go up there.
Well, I've been in Scotland. I don't want to go up mid-city.
It's totally different.
Yeah, full of gnats.
It depends when you go.
So I'd like to go Northern Ireland, Republic, I've been Scotland, Wales. And I think people should. I've seen them this morning going on about people complaining and going abroad, you've got to pay this for the COVID tests and all that. I think they should stay in the UK.
Oh, I don't. Let them bugger off.
Yeah, but they keep having this help, if I can get it out, local shops and all this lot. Why not help the local coastline and stay in this country for your holidays and help the economy by staying here?
Because we're a bunch of dirty littering buggers. Rather than
the people who want to go abroad, they want guaranteed zone. They want to pay €2 for a beer, or was it £2 for a beer or something? And
it's not anymore, though, is it? It's expensive now.
Yeah, but you probably want to go, into an inclusive package that all the beer is included, and certain people, I think. But that's only me. But I don't know.
You'll have a good time no matter what, Jay.
Torquay's nice. Apparently, I've never been, but apparently it's lovely.
It got cancelled. You getting your money back? Are you paid any money?
Yeah, you should get it back if they've cancelled it.
Yeah, I see what you mean though about the sun and that, but it's right. It's 1 year. Help the people out over here for the 1 year and muck in.
Yeah.
Everybody muck in and help your own country out. Because at the end of the day, when they do decide they're going to go on the coast, they're going to say, oh, this place ain't like what it used to be. Well, use it then and help them out.
You used to get that all the time on the markets, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh, there's not many stalls. Or when was the last time you were here? Oh, 6 months ago. Well, what do you expect?
But you don't get that the whole time. Like, I think they're always going to knock everything that's local and try to find something else abroad.
Yeah.
I can't be doing with it. I know you think, oh, yeah, you could go to Spain. It's only like 2 or 3 hours, but it's not. You've got all that time in the airport, getting there, and no, it's just too much hassle for me. I'd rather just be there, job done, get in the car, get out the other end.
And you'd have to buy an extra ticket for Zeus.
No.
Can you imagine him running up and down the plane, begging off everyone?
He's a emotional support dog. That's what you have to go with there. He's there to support you through your travel.
Can we get land at the next airport? We have a lout on board who's causing problems.
Oh, at least you're going to go again, though. That's good. Got an opportunity to go a different time.
Yeah, you'll get 2 honeymoons.
Yeah.
What you should do then, Jay, if you're going next year, is renew your vows after a year so that you get 2 weddings.
Yeah.
And do it on the beach.
I'll just go for a night out. You've done it once, you might not want to be remembered 12 months later.
Could have 2 different
most
weddings.
money you spend on something.
Oh.
Shark. Sunny California. Yeah,
the most money we've spent on something.
Individually or as a couple?
Not a lot, because I'm tight.
I don't know. It depends what you're on about. If it's cars or...
Mine would be my blade.
Yeah.
That'd be fire blade I got. That'd be the most.
You know what I spent the most money on? Passing my bike test. Damn, that was expensive.
Well, we should have passed then.
I couldn't help it. The throttle just went. Speeding.
Yeah, failed your bike test because you were speeding.
Yeah, I did. 3 times.
Yeah, that's it, Jay. Renew it. It's an excuse then for a massive piss up, because you can tell her if she ain't listening now. If she is, you won't get away with it. But say, oh, I think we should renew it and have a massive party to celebrate 1 year of being married and a second honeymoon.
Oh, Eric, thank you for joining us. See you later, mate.
See you, Eric.
That's in December official. It's leaving.
Would you get married?
No.
You hate that so much.
No, and I don't mean that. I wouldn't get married full stop. Not again. Done it before. I think, why ruin it?
Well, also, after this long, is it going to make any difference?
No.
Apart from a name change.
Yeah, I don't see the point.
Huh?
You don't have to change your name.
No, you don't know. So there's no point.
So, no.
It's, I don't know. We're just...
What do you think about marriage, John?
I don't know. I've never been married.
The worst thing. Little traits that you thought were funny and endearing, after a little while, they really piss you off. That's the worst thing.
So we are married.
Yeah.
That's famous last words, Jay.
Shark, yeah, going to from Spice and Easy to Easy and Spice. See what I mean?
Have you any secrets?
Well, if I tell you, it's not going to be a secret anymore. You didn't get me there.
Yeah. I never tell her when I know the football's going to be on.
No, you don't. You don't.
Keep it quiet until the last hour or two and say, oh, yeah, the football's on tonight, isn't it?
Oh. Yeah, it's only because you know now that if the pubs are open and I know in advance I'm going out. Yeah, we have that as well, don't we? Yeah, I think after 6 months you're classed as common law if you live together.
Yeah, there's something here as well, I think.
Yeah, that's it, Simo.
Gosh, I'm on it. Yeah. It's a waste of time.
First memory.
What? First memory?
Yeah.
Again, you know how old I am.
I don't remember my young childhood, but I do remember we had, when I lived at home, we had a wood burning fire. And my dad and me, not my older brother, because he was lazy, my dad and myself, so I must have been about 10 or 11. We used to go to the allotment and chop up all the wood to go onto the fire. Dad had the chainsaw and I used to have to move the logs across. So it was hard work, freezing cold, but job done.
My earliest memories.
I do, Jay.
Are either the holidays when I was little or going down to my dad's family in London and getting spoiled because I was the golden child. So I got what I wanted.
No.
What was your first holiday then?
First holiday, it would have been Mablethorpe. We went there about 13 years on the trot.
Jesus.
And I remember that, no, I was little, weren't I? It was just seaside and stuff.
Yeah.
And the car we went in, I don't know, it was an old black bubble shaped thingy. Like
I bet it had hard tyres,
ancient,
solid tyres.
Ancient cars. It was that old that we used to go and we had to have 1 or 2 stops between, well, in a 100-mile trip.
What, for a wee?
So like you used to stop and have a picnic and stuff because the cars were taxed that much going that far. So you used to like have 1 or 2 stops when you plan your stops and we'll stop there. Everyone can have the picnics and stuff and stay for an hour or whatever. Then you go on to the next section of the journey. And that's how old it was.
We used to do that when we went to Hunstanton and I used to think it was a really long way. And we used to stop at a picnic area at Downham Market. I never realised until I lived at Welney that actually Downham Market is only, if you push it, 40 minutes away in the car from the beach. So we used to go for fish and chips for tea.
It was a miracle and a godsend when you actually got a car and you thought, I'll go to Skeggy or Mablethorpe, 100-mile trip, and I don't have to stop. Just sit in the car and go, and it's going to get there.
Last person you hugged.
Last person I hugged?
Yeah.
That'd be the dog this afternoon,
yeah.
but person
No,
would be
person.
you.
Actual person.
Actual person would be her.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Positive.
Well, we ain't seen anyone for 12 months. So. Unless you count the checkout girls and you get locked up for that.
Favourite destination? In the car? If it's in the car, Jay, it would be where we go in Scotland.
Dubai. Another one of them.
Who's a better driver?
I think I am. I knew you were going to say that. You didn't even have to say it. It was just
no comment.
Would the caravan?
What car do we drive?
No, would the caravan on the back?
I'd go it with
She ain't driving it with a caravan
he
on the
won't
back,
let
and
me.
that's it.
But I do have experience towing with caravans, but no, it's the man's job. I've seen you drive.
I think favourite destination, if we're talking anywhere, it's a tie between Cyprus and Rhodes.
You can't drive there now.
No, but I mean
Oh, just
destination
literally.
in general. But
Oh, yeah.
in the car, then yeah, it's Dunbar.
I like Rhodes, Old Town. That was nice. Shark, please, not California.
Vocation tropical, Alan. Please, not California. I'd like to go America. I'd like to go Canada as well. I want to go Canada for the snow.
Got to go the right time of year then.
Yeah. Would you travel to India then with your heritage?
Yeah. I'm
Okay.
probably never going to get there, but I should, and I'd like to go. But I know I'd come back even bigger than I am now because I can't turn down food when it's nice. And all the street food out there apparently is like really good. But if I went, I wouldn't know where to go though, because I wouldn't want to go to like the commercial bit. I want to go to the proper stuff, the proper places where you get the real authentic food and not what's been made for people that are just visiting.
All the people would do me.
Yeah,
lots of people.
I do think I get fed up quick because of the place itself, but I'd like to go. I'd like to go to Sri Lanka.
Can you speak any the dialects then of India?
No. Vindaloo.
I did used to know a few swear words from
That's
a girl I
it.
work with, but I don't know them now.
Vindaloo, Madras. That's about it on my Indian language.
See, America, New York's never really appealed. But yeah, I wouldn't mind Canada or Texas, Montana-ish. You know, places where there's not people packed on top of each other. I could quite happily go somewhere like that.
I'd like to go Lapland at Christmas.
You
where
big
it's
kid.
snowed up in a log cabin, big roaring fire.
Keep telling you, we've got a shed. I'll shove you out there in the winter when it snows.
Yeah.
See how long you last.
I said that's expensive. Lapland when it's snowing, that's probably about 5,000.
Yeah.
Where would you like to go?
Probably back to Korea or to America, Canada or US.
You've been Korea then, yeah?
Yeah, been to Korea. Amazing country.
What did you think of that?
Brilliant experience. I was sent over as an exchange with my college to college in Korea for a couple of weeks. Really brilliant place.
Oh, that's good, because if that was the kind of scenario, you wouldn't have stayed in a hotel, would you? Did you stay with one of the families?
No, I stayed in the lodgings because it was during the summer, so there's no one in there. And for a weekend, we went to one of the families.
Yeah, got you. Yeah.
I ain't got my phone. It's on charge, Alan. I'll check it in a minute. And when you were I mean, I'm assuming it's South Korea, not North you went. What was it like with did you get much feeling of the animosity between the two?
Really friendly, really great. Every person on the trip had someone from Korea there, so to translate, and yeah, really nice. I thought maybe they're coming very American, but that was me. That's
what more commercialized, you mean?
Yeah, but no, they're kind of more stretched to America because we say everyone there done the English exam and wants to get to an American college.
Yeah.
And you have to do your military service if you want to get out as well. 2 years, I think it's.
Yeah, because weren't that Son from Spurs had trouble with that?
Yeah, he went back and he did, was it a week or something, or after he won the World Cup or something, he got exempt. Or do exemptions, like I know one of the persons who was doing his chaperone when I was there, one of his parents died. I think he got out of the military as well. So they're not too hard, I don't think. Or I've some of the people there said you're in the military and you're doing nothing, basically.
Did you eat any weird stuff when you were out there?
Probably did. I couldn't tell you, but I have such a bad, especially then. I was very picky eater.
So you didn't have like locusts on sticks and stuff like that?
No, they're more into fish, and I can't stand fish.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, one place they brought us was one of the fish markets, and all the fish were still alive, and you could pick them out of pools. And
Yeah.
Oh, come take the one I'm gonna-
And they're big on the noodles. I like Korean noodles.
they're more on the rice, like, especially where we stayed. It was in the college. In the mornings, they had rice and there are a few other things, but like you have rice with every meal.
Is it the sticky rice like they have in China and Thailand?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
It wasn't great like some of them stuff, but it was free and you don't see anything. You get your other stuff when it was out there, like our other stuff to survive, I suppose.
See, I think I'd have to. If I wouldn't want to, but if I was in that country, I'd have to try some of the weird stuff as well, just to try it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to, but I'd have to.
Yeah, I tried some stuff, but then again, they had some of the stuff I think could be undercooked. Like they had some of the vegetables. I don't know, maybe it's me.
Oh, crunchy veg. I hate crunchy.
Yeah.
She likes her vegetable. Like that. I don't. No. But yeah, I'd like to go. I'd like to go to Japan as well. Yeah, his missus ain't very well, so he's playing nursemaid tonight.
Oh, see you later, Jay. Bye.
Oh, see you, Jay.
Maybe see you tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow. I'll get my words out. Don't forget we're live tomorrow night. That's better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saturday Night Live.
It's in Japan for the World Cup. Wow, I bet there was millions of people there.
Dad was in the Korean War.
Wouldn't eat rice for a long time. I bet he was sick of it.
I shut up. So, do you have any more questions for me? You were coming up in 2 hours. I think I'll let you rest up because it's tomorrow.
No, that's it.
I've not got any now, no.
We're done on questions, I think.
Yep.
We should try and embarrass him, though. We won.
What's your embarrassing moment? Your most embarrassing moment?
Yeah, let's turn the tables.
Yeah. Payback's
Most
a bit.
embarrassing moment. Could we learn here? Yeah, that's most embarrassing moment.
But you did it, though. No regrets.
No, but actually, I am really shy and introvert, and asking people to come on and ask questions or have a talk. I don't know what you call it. It's hard.
Been good.
It's been a good laugh.
Good fun, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I should have a few people that I actually don't know coming up in the next couple of weeks. I don't know about people.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye out and pop in.
Yeah, there's no problem, sir. If you don't, it's mainly
Put some
I think
questions
it's
in.
time, but I don't mind. I can have a
I'll
talk with someone.
think of some good questions to put your way when we pop in chat.
Yeah.
What was the worst question tonight then? Last question.
The worst question.
Yeah.
They'd be the ones that I can't remember. Like, what's your most embarrassing thing you did?
Yeah.
And it's like one of them questions. When you get to my age, you think, well, I can't think of anything. And then I wake up at 3 a.m. and go, oh, I should have said that.
But don't you think if it's a really embarrassing moment, you block it out? After a couple of years, you can't remember it because it was so embarrassing. It's just gone. That's me. Yes, you did, Thomas.
Yeah, it's been a good laugh.
Yeah,
been a good laugh.
Yeah. Some of them questions, you must have sat there for ages.
When was I last rejected? Yeah, that's another one because I can't think.
Well, mine's only because I've been looking for a new job. That's the only reason I had an answer.
Kerrygold Skelly cheese. What's that then?
Kerrygold is a dairy, so they make butter and different things like that. They're down in the south of Ireland. They export a lot to the US. They're a big company.
So what's Skellig cheese then? Is that different to normal cheese or?
Skelligs would be a part of the down the south of Ireland. So it's the milk must come from certain part of there, and they make cheese out of it. Probably exported to the US and call it Skellig cheese. Marketing.
Butter. Yeah, Kerrygold do butter.
Yeah, I've seen. I think I've had Kerrygold.
I think we
butter.
have. Yeah. Oh, it's a sweet cheddar. Ah, nice.
So I have one last question before you go.
Okay.
Being in Republic, is there anything you think I wish we were involved in that rather than being on your own?
Not really, no. I think we're part of Europe. We're good friends with most countries. Yeah, not really. I think Ireland's a pretty okay country. Have our problems.
Don't they all?
Yeah.
They really do.
Are you sad with Prince Philip dying today?
Yes.
Have you never listened to me on our lives?
No, I've never listened to. I only listened to Fiona.
I'm
Nice one, Thomas.
I'm not a royalist, so it's sad when anyone dies. But as regarding, it's because it's part of the royals and that, I'm not a royalist. I never have been.
Okay.
Yeah, the craft beer scene, that's what he misses. That'll come across. Because she needed her pillows fixing. You're a good man, Scout Alan.
Okay, I think here we'll say thank you to everyone who has joined. Thanks for everyone who covered it. Thank you to Al and thank you, Fiona, for joining me.
Thank you for inviting us.
Thanks for having us on.
Yeah.
No problem. And I'll see hopefully everyone next week. And thanks for all the comments.
You'll see us tomorrow night.
If I probably won't be.
Take care of yourself, Thomas. It's been great.
Cheers, everyone.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.